¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. Bienvenidos a mi página. Mi nombre es Simonette, and today we are going to be talking about how to approach situations. Now, if you watched the previous video, which was a CXC update for 2020, and if you haven't watched that, you can go back and look at the update. But you would have seen that there are no oral situations for this year. However, on paper 2, you still have the written situation. So I'm going to give you some tips today on how to approach the situations. Alright? So, first thing is, when you get a situation, first we're going to look at a situation. Can you read a situation for me? This was the tres. Uno, dos, tres.
You send a note to your neighbor, promise to do something for her while she's away on vacation. Write the note that you send her.
Awesome. Gracias. Muy bien. So, you write a note, you're sending a note to your neighbor, promising to do something for him or her while they're on vacation. So, you need to write the note that you sent. So, that's the first thing. You need to think about the situation. What is it asking me to do? So, this situation, this particular situation, is asking you to write about something that you will do when? In the future, because it says, write a note stating what you will do. So you can't give something in the past tense. Say, oh, I watered your plants, or I walked your dog. That's foolishness, basura. Because that would have been the wrong situation and answering. So, this is going to be in the future. So for the future tense, what you need to do is to first figure out which ending do you need, and how are you going to know which ending you need? Because you need to know who is doing the talking. So in this case, it's I, because it says, what are you going to do? So you need to say, I will, and whatever it is that you're going to do. So, one thing you can promise your neighbor, you could water the plants for your neighbor. So, there are two ways which you can tell the future tense. I'm going to show you. The first one is with boy. Boy a. So, using the verb here plus a. In this case, it becomes boy a. And water is what? Regard. And you're talking to your neighbor who might be older. So, sus flores, or plantas if it's plants. So, voy a regar sus flores. I am going to water your plants. So that's future tense. So you're checking to see if you've answered everything. You're telling, it says, write a note telling your neighbor what you're going to do for them in the future. So, you are going to water the plants. And you have said this correctly in the future tense. Now, another way. Now, how do we form the future tense in Spanish? First, you must know the endings. So the verb is regar. We already established that here. But to say I will, what do you need to add? E. Muy bien. So E with an accent. Con acento. So I will sus, I water your flowers. Regaré sus flores. And you're writing them. So, again, when you're approaching situations, you need to know what is it asking you. Is it asking to give advice? Is it asking to give a suggestion? Is it asking you to ask somebody something? Whatever it is asking you to do, you need to do that. You need to use the correct tense, and you need to know who is the subject of your situation. And whether it's informal or formal. So is it friendly or is it polite? So keep it simple. Use words that you know. That's another thing before I go, because sometimes when we speak English and we want to say, oh, I will scrub the walls and I will vacuum and I'll do all of this great stuff for you. But you don't know the words in Spanish. So find vocabulary that you know and make sure that it's correct. Alright, so thank you, muchísimas gracias. Tengan ustedes un buen día. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for checking out this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell me what you'd like to see next. Y tengan ustedes un buen día. Hace mucho calor aquí. Adiós.